Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions and back with another request. This is from someone I don't have on the channel yet, a band called Evanescence, and the song is called My Immortal. It looks like they wrote their own lyrics, so we'll have a look at the lyrics afterwards. Just before we jump into the music, you have time to push that subscribe button. It only takes a couple of seconds. I'll give you a couple of seconds. One, two, three, four. Have you pushed it yet? That really helps out. Thank you for everyone who has already subscribed. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And also click that notification bell. Super thanks are also available if you want to support the channel some more. And in the meantime, let's have a listen to Evanescence. I'm excited to hear what they've got. All right, this looks like a live version. Should be good. The audience loves it. Didn't look to see how long ago this is, but we've got real lighters going on here, so it must have been a while. Everyone has cell phones with their little flashlights on now. Let me back that up. What I can hear of her voice, it sounds fairly good, but I can't hear it too much yet. I'll reserve my judgment for a little while. It's well appreciated. Yes, the crowd loves it. It was very well done. Partly because it was live, I think I wasn't hearing it very well. I adjusted the sound a little bit there. It's always hard to get the levels right with my voice and the music. But and also when they're live, you never quite know how they're where they're going to go next, and it got quite a bit louder and more power at the end. So she has a powerful voice, and she has nice softer tones too, which I could hear from time to time. So yeah, I think she has a very good voice. I'll have to hear more from her to know for sure where I am with her. But this was good. This I think this was a good showcase for her voice and for the band. And I do like to hear live because even if a singer isn't the supernatural top of the world singer, I want to actually hear the singer's voice. And I usually prefer singers who are not technically the best, according to some other people. I like singers who sing with commitment, and I hear their real voice and I hear the real emotion. That's much more important to me than being technically perfect or whatever, or having a perfect pitch. Or I mean, that's lovely, I guess, but doesn't do too much. There's several singers who apparently have perfect pitch and they don't do too much for me. So it's probably just a flaw in my nature, maybe. I don't know. But then there are others who people have claimed have perfect pitch who I really do love too. So not naming any names here, but yeah, that happens, and I also prefer different voices sometimes too. I sometimes like voices that aren't really stereotypically great singers at all, but they have other things going for them. All right, let's have a look at the lyrics now. My little rant there had nothing to do with Amy Lee's voice, really. I was just talking in general about singers. I think Amy Lee's voice is probably a good singer's voice. My Immortal by Evanescence, songwriters David Hodges, Amy Lee, and Ben Moody, who I think is the guitarist. Amy Lee's the singer. I'm so tired of being here, suppressed by all my childish fears. And if you have to leave, I wish that you would just leave, because your presence still lingers here and it won't leave me alone. So, yeah, um, sounds like maybe somebody has left, but they haven't left. Either they haven't totally left or they have, but for her, they're not gone. Maybe some of their stuff is still there, or at least the memories are still there, and you can't quite get rid of them completely. That's what it sounds like. I meant to mention too, very good at the piano. She's a good piano player as well. So the piano and her voice went together well too. These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. Yeah, they say time heals all wounds. It doesn't really. They scab over and they scar up sometimes, but not always exactly healed. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you scream, I'd fight away all of your fears. And I held your hand through all of these years, but you still have all of me. You used to captivate me by your resonating light. Now I'm bound by the life you left behind. Your face, it haunts my once pleasant dreams. Your voice, it chased away all the sanity in me. These wounds won't seem to heal. The pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. When you cried, okay, we've read that. I'm not going to read it again. I've tried so hard to tell myself that you're gone, but though you're still with me, I've been all alone all along. So feeling that in this relationship, she was never really with the other person, and trying to convince herself that this person is completely gone, but he's not. He's still in her mind, right? When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. I held your hand through all of these years, but you still have all of me, me, me. So this person sort of consumed her in the relationship, and or she allowed herself to be consumed within the relationship. So it's always difficult to separate all of those threads sometimes, because when you have two people, whoever they are, and whatever kind of relationship they're in, they sometimes feel that they're both on the same page and they're both feeling the same way, but most of the time they're not 100% feeling the same way, and sometimes they're not even close, and that is discovered throughout the relationship, and those threads start to fall apart. And uh, for some, it's not a big deal. You just move on and into another relationship. And for others, you can't really do that. That person, you gave so much to that person, you feel that they're still with you because they've gotten inside of you, and you can't get rid of them, and you can't get them out. I think that's what's going on here. I could be wrong. You can tell me. It might, might be about her favorite puppy. I don't think so, but you can tell me that I'm completely wrong, and it's supposed to be about unicorns. I don't know, but I think that this is what she's singing about here. All right, this was interesting, very good. Let me know if you'd like to hear anything else from Evanescence or anyone else. Don't forget the super thanks are available, and also like the video if you did like the video, and notification bell. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what's happening in your life if you really want to. Probably shouldn't put that in the public messages though, but you can send me a private one if you want. And yeah, in the meantime, just keep listening, keep having fun. Bye bye for now.